So what's good, y'all? Sean the Great here, and here we are with yet again another, you know, little, I guess, critique of another show. How y'all doing today? Today we're gonna talk a little bit about Chainsaw Man. Now, as you know, I said I don't know if y'all looked at the last video, but your boy finally shaved a little bit, got all that. You know what I'm saying? All that stubble off my face, that grass. But anyways, I want to talk about that. So, Chainsaw Man. Everybody was kind of anticipating this all 8 or 9 months that it's been hyped up. Now I am a pretty good follower of the manga. I've been reading all of the manga as of since earlier this year. I was a little behind everybody else, but I did catch up with it before part two of the manga started, which yeah, that was that. So I do know what happens. You know, I'm a bit of a Chainsaw Man fan. So, anyways, episode one. First of all, it took me a while to actually watch the episode. I know, blasphemy. I guess I'm not a real Chainsaw Man fan, but listen, I got to it when I could. There's a bunch of stuff going on. Had to take care of that. I'm still in school, so kind of had to handle that too. But yeah, I finally got around to it. Now, I heard about apparently some news. So apparently Chainsaw Man, the first episode kind of broke Crunchyroll. I think so many people were trying to use the app to watch that Crunchyroll was just like, nah, I can't do this. There are too many people. But yeah, yeah, I heard about that. I was just like, oh, this is when they break an app, when a series, when a TV show breaks an app, that's how you know it's lit. And I already pretty much knew what I was going into. But hearing about that just made me even more hype. So I finally got in. And at this point, Chainsaw Man is just trending everywhere. You know, it's the afternoon. You know what I'm saying, I'm still behind on everything. Just got out of class, and yeah, I'm up here making myself a meal. Finally sat down to watch it. Um, and the only thing I could say is the episode was great. The episode was pretty dang good. Um, yeah, so um, the animation. Well, I want to say Mappa. They usually do a stellar job at animation. Um, and I mean everything was like the detail on everything was just ridiculous. Like it was just ridiculous. Even building up to the big fight later on. Now, there were a lot of people that were worried about stuff like CGI. Now, there were leaks, I think, earlier last week about some shoddy CGI, and I'm just like, yo. Um, I mean, I can understand that it could um, harbor some doubt and worry and stuff like that, because there are plenty of times that studios don't deliver on like animation and stuff like that. Um, but that clip was like 30 seconds. That leaked clip was 30 seconds. So it wasn't really anything to worry about. Take a drink of water real quick. Ah, all right. But yeah, just people were worried about nothing because from what I saw, there was CGI, but it wasn't the bad kind of CGI. Like everybody made it seem like it was just cheap, like really cheap, and I know that's not how Mappa gets down. So yeah, I pretty much put that to bed. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't horrible at all. So yeah, but to each his own with that one. Some people just don't like CGI at all. So regardless, that didn't really stain the experience at all to me personally. Anyways, um, but yeah, and I was just sitting there, just like watching it and like reading the manga at the same time, and it's kind of crazy when you follow something like that. When you follow a show and it's got like a book series or whatever, and you just sit there and just like kind of have your volume in your hand and kind of reading along with the, you know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy. It was just crazy. But yeah, details on everything. Um, and the ending. Well, first off, the intro. Lord, I didn't even talk about the intro. The intro is a banger. The details in the intro alone tells you who it is making this. Um, yeah, the music is very good. Especially at the end, when Makina shows up, and everybody, I'm sure everybody was just jumping out their seats, just throwing chairs across the room. They was looting the stores and everything when she came out. I already know it, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there was a lot of detail on that scene when they got together in the warehouse or whatever. Um, but yeah, that set the precursor to Chainsaw Man. That's everything that everybody, I'm sure, wanted. And yeah, um, so yeah, that ended, and I was just like, okay, then I'm satisfied. I was satisfied. So we'll see what the next episode brings. Yeah, overall, I enjoyed it, like I knew I did, because Chainsaw Man. Here's the thing, Chainsaw Man, I feel like is kind of a unique thing. When it comes to anime and manga and stuff like that and ideas, some of them they kind of piggyback off each other. Obviously they draw inspiration, like My Hero Horikoshi. He's got big inspiration from Naruto. He's already said this, like big ups to Kishimoto and everything like that. But yeah, and yeah, it's just inspiration for everything out there. But when it came to Chainsaw Man, I'm not sure what inspired him to make this. Uh, but I know for one thing, he's a horror fan. I'm assuming real gory. That's Chainsaw Man, completely. But my thing is, it's very unique. I've never seen anything like it, and I think that's what kind of reeled me in. It's just so much different from your normal shonen stuff. At that, I mean, the fact that it's considered shonen is crazy, but I mean, it is kind of shonen esque a little bit, maybe not, but regardless, it's a fresh new spin on what shonen is. I feel like personally, and you know, hopefully, it everything lives up to the hype. So, what was you guys' favorite moments in the show? If you've watched it, if you read it, obviously you're excited on certain parts. What's your favorite part that you're waiting on to be animated? Because I'm sure there's a part that y'all are dying to see on TV. Because yeah, I think Mappa's gonna do right by us personally. I think they're gonna do right, and it seems hopefully they have a good staff to direct and everything and produce and stuff like that. So, but yeah, um, that's my thoughts on Chainsaw Man. Pretty dang good first episode. Waiting for the second one. Gotta wait a week for it, but it's all right. It's all right. And at least the day before, I'll have a Bleach episode to hold me over. But yeah, this is your boy Sean Great doing more of these. I guess I don't know if I'll do more of these, but I do kind of find them fun to just talk. Just say what's on my mind about my favorite anime show. You know what I'm saying? Taking a little break from gaming for now. But yeah, Let me know what you guys think. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.